Hello church, we are Captain Sarah and Shane Healey from Adelaide Congress Hall, City Salvos, just wanting to share with you all what's going on, where we're up to and how we as a church can move through this wonderful time that we're in.
Yeah. So obviously at the moment we're in the midst of a COVID-19 pandemic, and the experts know how best to handle that, and that obviously means that we're meant to isolate as much as possible from each other. So there's no church on a Sunday, and so for us as ministers, it's hard because that's our opportunity to connect with you, as your leaders, and to bring some sort of spiritual guidance and to hear how you guys are going.
And it's very difficult for us right now because we're actually in isolation after coming back from a trip to New Zealand, and it's hard, as we personally know right now, of how do we connect, how do we stay a church family when we are geographically and now physically isolated from others. But we also at this time need to remember that church is not a group of people in a building on a Sunday. It's not a small group. It's the people who have got Christ in their center. The church is you. We are the church wherever we may be, because Christ is there too. So we've got a couple of ways that we're going to try and connect with our church here in Adelaide. We're going to have our church newsletter is going to come out a few times a week now, and it's going to include up-to-date information, things that are going on, things that aren't going on, ways to continue connect. Also a link to a short devotional from us, because we've got time and we've got things that we are doing here from home, and ways of just growing spiritually through this when we can't physically talk to each other.
Yeah, so I guess to finish this off, just to keep it nice and short and snappy so that you guys watch it all the way through and you don't pause us or hit us or just shut us off early, is simply just to say that, to remind us that in Hebrews 10:25 it tells us to not stop meeting together, and to continue to encourage each other. Now obviously, as Sarah said, without a church building and all that sort of stuff, as we traditionally know church to be, this is hard. But technology is amazing, and we have the ability to ring each other and talk to each other, and Facebooks and texts and all sorts of other things, other ways to make this connection happen and for us to meet together and encourage us. So we would encourage you to talk to each other, ring each other. If you don't know each other's phone numbers or haven't got phone numbers, please let us know and we'll pass those on to you with permission, of course. But we really want to hear the good news stories. So much of the news at the moment is about COVID-19, but what else is going on in your life? What's happening out there? Let's share that stuff as a church. I know for the first time I've actually been able to take a coffee outside at about 10 o'clock at my own house, and it's just gorgeous to see the birds and everything else that's going on. And so just be encouraged at this time. God is still in our midst, and we are still His people and people of faith, and we can still sort of join together and support each other as well.
And one of the beautiful things of just calling people this week for us has been hearing stories of people saying, God has got me through other things, God has got me through other times, God has got me through very difficult things, and we serve a God that will get us through this as well, because we place our faith and we place our trust in Him, because He is good and He knows what's going on despite the rest of us not. So until we see you in the flesh again, we'll see you via mediums like this, and may you just continue to grow in your relationship with Him and with each other. God bless.
God bless, guys.